Hello. Hi guys. Welcome back to the next session of SAP Workflow Training Series and thank you for choosing JK Tutorials. So guys, in our previous session, we started the multi-line container. Okay, we have discussed about this multi-line container in our previous session where we can send multiple order numbers into a loop. Okay, that we have already discussed in our previous session. Now guys, so in this session, we will discuss about like how can we send the order number info also to the work item ID. Look guys, this is what we are sending from here. But one second, let me make the use a pen. Okay, yeah. So from here, when the this order number will go there. Like user should get some info about the order number. Like what are the order numbers which are sent to me? Correct. So that requirement we are having over here that we want is now let me log into the system and I will. So I think requirement is clear, guys. So the requirement is we have how many like whatever the order numbers we are passing it I should give like I will create a task. Okay, a custom task I will create. So whenever it will execute, inside that you will see the like these are the order numbers which are sent for the approval. Okay, so that we are going to do this now. Second, yeah. So I will write here requirement number 2. We have to send we have to send multiple we have to send multiple sales orders in a single work item. Okay, I have to send all the sales like sales order into a single work item. Okay, so that we are going to discuss in this. Okay, so we have to send a multiple work materials in a single work items. Okay, now so if we will enhance more this requirement, we can say like whatever the sales order. Okay, one second guys, give me a moment. Okay guys, so we have a requirement of sending multiple sales order in a single work item. Like which sales order we will send? Let's say we can say like uh, we want to change the order type. For example, let's say there may be some requirement in your client or somehow you may see it. I'm not saying you will definitely see this type of requirement. Let's say we are having a order type as this one OR. Okay, I will say order type as OR. Okay, now in second OR. Okay, yeah, I want to change this order type. Let's say something known as AA. Okay, I will show you what is this normally. Like normally I'm saying. Okay, so let's say I want to change the order type of. I will say to I want to send a request. I want to send a request for the approval of let's say 10 let's say for or approval for 5 sales order numbers. I want to send a request for the approval for 5 sales order number to change their order type. That's all what is my requirement is. Okay, so this is what my requirement ki I want to send a request for the approval for 5 sales order number to change their order type. Okay, that we will see. Also I need the sales order details. Okay, in my bottom line. Okay, in my custom task. Okay, I will also create a task. We will again see the example of binding over here. Okay, so this will be an example of requirement which will be containing both scenarios of multi-line container and our binding. Okay, let me log into the system, guys. Yeah, here is my system. I will let me log into the user. Okay. No, server. Okay. Log into it. I will go to the HWDD screen. Give me a moment, guys. Go to the HWDD screen and yeah, so this is my flash workflow. I will create a new workflow over here. Now let's start with the requirement. Okay, so we will give the information from which order type to which order type our sales order number is going to change. Okay, so first thing is look here. Okay, so first thing is very important thing. Firstly, what we have to create, we will discuss the solution also here. We will create the firstly we will create a internal table. How can we create an internal table here? By selecting the option as multi-line. Okay, so of VBAK wala, let's say VBLN only we will pass. Okay, so I will go there. I will create a double click on this to create. I will say the element name as WT underscore VBAK. WT underscore VBAK sales order. Okay, in the ABAP data dictionary, I will say it as a VBELN, and I will go to my properties tab. I will select import, export, and then I will select this multi-line. Okay, so this is my we have created this as an internal table as WTVBAK. Okay, I will just click on this continue button. So you can see this is got created over here. Now, this is my first element which will contain all the details of the sales order which I want to move between these order type. It will take the input from the user. Okay, now we have to create one more element. Okay, we have to create two more element which will contain the details from which order type to which order type we are going to change the this sales order. Okay, I will again click on this create. I will say IV from type, IV from type. Okay, uh I will say sales from sales order type. And what I will select, let me go and see the description of this one. I will go to the SE16N and I will write here the VBAK. Okay, execute this. Now see, double click on any line, see what is the order type, Control F, TYP. So the type is AUART. Okay, the type is AUART. AUARD. Okay. Okay. I will make it as an import. I will make it as export. No need to create it as a multi-line. Okay. Now I will click on this continue button. Okay. Same as above. We will create one more IV2. IV2 type. To which sales order type we are going to change this. Okay. To type. Okay. I will say here as my AU ART only. Go to properties. Okay, select the import export and then click on continue button. So guys, we have created these three elements. Okay, this WTV workflow containers. Okay, one is internal table and other two is normal and importing and exporting parameter. Okay, so now what we have to do, we want to send the work item to the user. Correct, work item should contain all the sales order. Okay, as part of text we are moving to it. Okay, so for this, let's firstly create a user decision here. Okay, I will just double click over here. Okay, you can see we will create a user decision. I will click here. So I will say, please approve my request for uh, for changing the order type. Okay, changing the order type. I can also add the parameters here. Okay, I will click on this F4 button and from I will select from here and click on F4. I will select the to type here. I will say order type from and one. Okay, to and two. Is my end. Yeah, and 2. So what it will do? It will change. It will also in the header also we will get to get the info about from which order type to which order type we are going to change. Correct? Now save this first. Okay. Is this saved? Okay. Yeah. So if I will go to the guys where if I will go to the details tab one and then okay, I will go to the control tab and you can see guys, here we are having a standard task ST. This is my standard task. Now what I want is, I want to create a custom task, correct? Look here, we have to give the description. Here we have what description we will give? We will give the description stating that these are the sales order numbers which are we are going to move from this plant to this plant, correct? Okay, so we want to give the sales order information. Okay, from which plant to which. So for that what we will do, we will copy this. Okay, and I will go to the which transaction code guys, we will go to the PFTC transaction code. Okay, slash OPFTC, go to PFTC task and create your own and select here firstly what is this task, standard task, give your task number here. Okay, and I will click on this copy button. Okay, I will click on this name. Okay, so I will see here the abbreviation, give the name here as what we will give, we will give here as a Z move SO sales order. Okay, I will click on this copy button, save this. Okay, we will click on this change button now. Okay, so we came over here, correct? Now I can change the description which whatever I want, correct? Click on this, you can see I can change the description by just clicking on this change text. Okay, we have already discussed in our previous session this one also, but before this guys, what I want to tell you, once again allow this. Okay, what I want to tell you is, I want to, okay, look, I will change this. Before that I will show you one more thing, one more interesting thing over here. Can I go back here? Yes, I can go back from here. Fine, fine. What I want to create a task container. Why I will create a task container? I will create a task container because we are having this as a workflow container. This one is my workflow container. I will say as a WF font. This is my workflow container, and I want to display this value where I want to display this value to the task. So for that we have to create a task container element. Okay, task container element, how we will create? I will just go there, I will click on this create button. Okay, what happening? Okay, yeah, I will go to this. Before that guys, let me save this also. Yeah, it's saved. Yeah, I will go there and we can change it later. Yeah, we can change here. So let's give the name here. Okay, what I want is I will create it. So why I'm creating this, I want to show the user that these are all the sales order number which will be moved from this sales order type to this sales order type. So we will store the sales order list over here. Okay, so we will create this task container element over here. I will just click on this create. I will say here as WT task I will say here as SO. WT task as SO. Task task container for sales order. Okay, same like that we will also create it over here. Okay, I will just give the data dictionary type as VBLN only. I will go to the, okay, is this clear guys? Okay, I will go to the properties tab, and what I will select? I will select the importing, I will select the exporting, and I will select the multiline. Correct? This is what we have to do over here. Now, I will use this element WT task as, so just remind the name. Okay, I will also write, let me write it here for our reference. So this WT task underscore SO, which we are going to use into our task. Okay, into our description. I will click on this continue button, save this. Okay, go to the description again. Now click on this chain text. Okay, so in the chain text, we can change it over here. So the end user wants to see all the sales order, which is going to be moved from one sales order type to the another sales order type. Okay, as well as we have to show into this section. Okay, here. Okay, that we are going to do over here. Okay, first, so what I will write here, guys, I will say hello user, these are the sales order type which will be moved from from one order type to another other order type after the approval. Okay, I will say here as, look guys, now I want to include the material, sorry, I want to include the sales order type over here. Okay, you can see here as an insert command. What I will use here, so in the insert command here I will write my, what is that, internal table. You can see here internal table wt task underscore so is my internal table. Now as we have already done this before also, we have, what we have to do, we have to use and symbol in the starting and in the end also. Okay, in the starting and in the end also. Now one more thing, one mandatorily thing, guys. Okay, look, last time when we have used this, what we want is, we just want the single value, correct? We just want to read the single, so the single value into our task container. But here the requirement is we want to show a table, so mandatorily we have to give the square braces, okay, to display the complete structure. Okay, otherwise it will give us only the single value. Okay, I will just click on this continue button. So it's just same like, guys, our SAP scripts only. Okay, so there also we used to insert the task, sorry, we used to insert the elements like this. Okay, so now save this. Okay, I will go back. Okay, you can see these are the sales order types, sales order, sorry, sales order number. I think this is something wrong we have written. These are the sales order numbers, numbers, numbers for which type will be, for which type, one second, for which type will be moved, for which order type will be moved from one order type to another. Okay, go back. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, now our task is ready now. Save this. Okay, do this, check this also. Now guys, look, our task is ready. Now attach this custom task. Where we have to attach this custom task? We have to attach this custom task with our workflow. So okay, so that's, after that only we will get the correct details. So go back to the workflow and enter this task number, this one over there. Okay, so I will go there in second. Yeah, I will go there again. I will go here and I will say it as a, I will cut this, I will write here my task number. Now, as soon as, guys, we will click on this enter button, you can see these three bindings option they are say asking us to do. Okay, so as soon as we will, what we will do, we will press enter, the system will ask, will check there is an element with the workflow, like is there any the same element with the workflow container, and there is a like same element with the task container also. So both are matching because both internal data type are same, correct, guys? So because both type are same, now you can see here two options are there. One is this one, and another is one, this one. Automatically they are matching. Importing and exporting options are there. Now what to do, correct? How to do this? Look, why they are giving these two options? Because both are importing and exporting. Okay, hello, am I audible, guys? Yeah, one second, give me a minute. What happened? Okay, so guys, what we can do here, we will just click on this continue button. Okay, so it will do the binding automatically. Otherwise, one more thing, if it will not do the binding, I will just click on this binding exists button. Okay, and you can see whatever we have selected over there, it's automatically got selected here. Otherwise, what we have to do, we have to just drag and drop the things here. This is, you can see, generic decision task, and this is my workflow container task. elements over there, and these are those elements from task container. Okay, I hope this one is clear to everyone. Importing and exporting option is there. Okay. Okay, fine then. Now we have discussed one more thing in our last in our binding session, I think. Yeah, where we have seen ki after doing this binding, what we have to do, we have to make this task, we have to make this readable to everyone. Okay, so for this, what we have to do, like what we have to make use of this one as so that everyone can take action, as any SAP user can take a action on this. I will just click on this agent assignment for task. Okay, you can see we came up over here. I will click on this attributes button and I will select is a as a general task. Okay, also I will go to the, okay, we are in change mode here, go back. Yeah, I will just select this transfer button. Okay, we have already discussed about these four types. Okay, in our previous session, go and watch. And I will just click on this transfer button. Okay, I will go back. You can see guys, this one is green. This one is also green. Why? Because we have successfully completed these two task properties over here. Okay, only these are for our use now. We will discuss about this or these two also in our coming up session. Okay, is this clear guys? I hope this one is still clear to everyone. Now I will go to my decision tab. I think we have already done everything over here. I will just do here what I will do. I will add the approve and reject button here. Okay, approve true. I will say outcome here as true. I will say as rejected. I will say it as a false. Okay, I will just click enter. Save this. Okay, I will give as a ZFF for SO approval. Okay, I will click on this continue and then I will click on this local object. Check this. You can see we have created a, if you save the change following notes will be deleted. Why? Continue this. Okay, I think they have deleted this somehow. Okay, yeah. What I will do now, I will just go there. I can also create some user, oh sorry, send mail or something we can do like this. I will click on this send email. Okay, I will say here as a sales orders approve. Okay, hi, your sales order has been approved. Thanks and regards. CK tutorials. I will also copy this for my next one. Okay, approval. Continue this, save this, continue this. You can see for approval, send mail is there. Now click on this false and then I will click on this create button. I will say here as a send email. I will say here as my has been rejected. I will say here as sales orders, ORD orders rejected. Okay, click on this continue button. Click on this continue and then save this. Okay, you can see two steps we have also created. Save this now, save our workflow, check this, activate this. Now guys, I will so the request will come. So the workflow, when the workflow will start, so we are having a internal table over here. Okay, we are having this internal table. Let's say we will be passing here as two materials only as of now. Okay, two sales order numbers we are passing here. Now these two sales order numbers will be what will happen? So in our output we will be having this approved, rejected, and in the task container we will be having the info of about this one and two sales order number. Okay, now let's execute this, clear this, activate this. Yeah, it's activated. Now just execute this. Okay, I will click on this WTVBAK, click on this create button. I will say here as okay, I will go to once SC16 and also I will take the sales order. I will execute this because last time we have given just a normal value, but it was taking the unconverted values. Okay, I will give this 3 also. I will take this 12. Okay, I will give here from type. Let's say I will say here as a OR. Okay, 2. Let's say I want to send it to the AA. Okay, execute this. Now you can see, please approve my request for changing the order type from OR to AA. And you can see our description, hello user. These are the sales order number for which order type will be moved from one order type to another after the approval. 3 and 12 are the sales order numbers. I hope this one is clear to everyone, how to print an internal table into a task container. This may be, I think, good heading for this session. Okay. So guys, I will cut this once and I will go to the business workplace. Okay. To the inbox workflow. And you can see with heading, please approve my request for changing the order type from OR to AA. Also, we are having this task container over here. With the help of task container, we are printing these internal table values. Okay, I hope this one is clear to everyone, guys. So this one was a requirement of sending a sales order number, multiple sales order number into a single work item. Now in the next session, okay, so this was a requirement of, so this was the requirement for sending multiple sales order into one work item. Okay, into a one work item. So that's what our requirement was. Okay, so guys, in our next session, what we will do, we will do one more requirement. What requirement it will be? Let's say we will be passing 5 sales order number or 5 customer number, anything what we will be passing, we will see. And those 5 sales order number will create a different work item ID for every sales order number, correct? So that requirement we will be doing into our next session. So that's all for this session, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you for joining.